you don't need to slave in your kitchen to serve up a St. Patrick's Day meal for your family. Why not head out to a restaurant like My Verona in Cedar Falls, where Chef Jordan's doing all the work for you. Welcome.
How are we doing, Tara?
Great. Tell us what you're making.
Well, I've got about a cup of Italian sausage in here right now, just frying up with a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some shallots right now because it's ready. Okay. And basically we're just cooking that up until the sausage browns up to a point where we want, and we'll keep all that grease in there and all that fantastic fat and flavor and all that stuff. But then once that's all browned and ready to go, and I already have that ready to go, we're going to put in our cabbage, which is about a half a head of cabbage, roughly. And some people, you know, don't like cabbage, but during St. Patty's Day, we all suffer and have to eat cabbage. And
it's actually good for us,
It's
too.
very good for you. So add a little salt and pepper, a little cardamom, which is my little secret in this dish. Ground cardamom has kind of a little bit of a bitter flavor, but kind of sweet at the same time. And a little bit of sugar because I'm going to be adding Guinness, which of course everyone knows is a very bitter, dark beer.
Okay, let's balance it out.
So the Guinness is ready to go. I'm going to be putting about 2 bottles in there.
Wow, that just perked up the interest of my crew here.
Right, right. Well, unfortunately, I didn't bring the rest of the 6-pack, but we're going to get this Guinness in there. And then what you do is you just let this cook down for a good long time, maybe about a half an hour on low heat. Okay. And that'll gently cook down and get thicker, and the beer will cook into the cabbage, and the cabbage will cook into the beer. And then at the end, you'll want to kind of taste it and see if it's got enough sugar in there, because it might be a little too bitter for your taste. Sure. You might need some more salt. And yeah, it's a perfect dish. It goes really well with corned beef, it goes really well with lamb, and it goes really well with you know, bratwurst and things like that, so you can have a really good Irish meal. Tomorrow we're going to be serving it with lamb at the restaurant. And yeah, and the finished product looks like this. I'll just turn this around a little bit, and you have a nice stewed cabbage with the sausage. It's got juices. It's really tasty.
Now, do you try to cater at least one item on the menu to a particular holiday like St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, we try to as much as possible. You know, we want to get into the holiday feel, and of course we work with seasonality all the time. You know, in the spring we'll do lighter dishes, and in the winter we do heavier dishes. So. And
we talked about it earlier. You guys are doing an Easter Sunday brunch, which is a regular thing at My Verona, right? Yep. The Sunday brunch.
The Sunday brunch is a regular thing, but on the Easter we kind of jack it up a little bit. Sure. And we do a really good job, and you know, we cater to the children, and we have lamb and we have prime rib, and it's just absolutely delicious. So
if you'd like to make reservations to check out My Verona, not just on Easter Sunday, but any day, you can call that number that we just showed you there. It's right there on Main Street in Cedar Falls. You got to check it out if you haven't been. 266-9920 is the number to call. And again, St. Patty's Day or any day, Jordan will be behind serving up some great dishes for you to try. Primarily Italian is what you're doing.
Yes, primarily Italian. But tomorrow we're going to be doing a little bit of Irish. That means bread, that means pasta, that means
Got to have
sausage.
That bread basket right there on your table for you. It makes everything better. All right, well, thanks a lot for stopping in, Chef Jordan. And head out to My Verona if you'd like to try this latest dish. Again, braised cabbage and sausage with lamb. And Guinness. Don't forget the beer. We'll be right back.